In computer games and movies, ladders are frequently used to scale walls when attacking castles. However, it looks like each of these scenarios would be very easy to combat because the defenders could simply use a pole to push the ladder away from the wall and knock any attackers who are already on it all the way down to the ground. How did they beat defenders who would have had arrows and spears aimed at what appeared to be easy targets while they attempted to climb one at a time? And how did they keep the defenders from simply pushing down the ladder as they climbed it? Siege ladders have been used by many cultures to scale over defensive structures, such as walls and ramparts. This procedure's name is derived from the Italian verb scalare, which means to rise, escalate. This type of battle was common during the Middle Ages, and this procedure lasted for hundreds of years. Because siege towers and ladders are so simple to build and operate, attackers commonly use them. However, despite how simple it may appear, using the siege ladder had many hazards. Consider how many castles had to be conquered or defended during the Middle Ages. As a part of the artillery, thousands of wooden ladders were manufactured, allowing warriors to scale walls and enter castles. It's worth noting that if the base of the ladder is 3 meters away from the castle wall, you'd have to push that sturdy ladder's top 3 full meters before it began reaching vertical, and then a little bit further to collapse backwards while being shot at and carrying multiple people along the same time. Ladders are frequently seen braced against or held against these walls in a multitude of ways, such as with armored hooks at the top or bracing them at the bottom. If we take a look at art, you'll rarely see ladders pressed up against or tumbling away from walls. Soldiers could confidently ascend to the top of that wall simply due to their massive numbers. And with the castle, there would be many fewer defenders per each piece of that wall being attacked than in any army that was besieging it. The top of the ladder could be hooked. If so, the ladder would need to be elevated somewhat before being pushed away from the wall if the hooks reached up over the top of that castle wall. Ropes or poles might be fastened to such a ladder to give fighters extra leverage and weight. When a walled stronghold or fortification was besieged, the assailants simply strolled up to the foot of the wall, extended the ladders, and battled the individuals defending the structure right there. However, employing the ladders to scale them should not be regarded as a primary strategy. The plan was to get one of your men over the wall and into the defenses to open the gates and allow a much larger force to get in. The ability of a soldier to reach the top of the wall, it was not easy. And it is kind of a little bit of a mystery. Despite the fact that there are many images, they are vague. In many of the images that we see in art, there's many more soldiers attacking a castle than protecting the fortifications. You see, garrisons were kept as small as possible in order to successfully man the castle walls during a siege because every soldier meant there would be another mouth that would have to be fed. Because it was expected that there would be few defenders in the section of the wall that they were attacking, the men scaling these ladders would not be shot one by one. And if you had troops on your side, assaults on other parts of the castle, and the support of archers, it would make any individual ladder a possible survivable ascent. These are interesting things with JC.